Me, greater than 21, small town dude. Always been close with this girl from my neighborhood. Childhood friends. Knew each other since we were like 6. Played together, studied together, grew up side by side. Never thought of her as more until high school. One day she smiled and everything changed. Started dating senior year. Most natural relationship ever. Knew what the other was thinking without saying a word. Everyone said we were meant to be. She was my safe place. I was her favorite person. Made each other mixtapes, shared dreams, talked about future kids. Senior trip, we kissed under the stars and promised forever. Fast forward 3 years, I get drafted. Night before I ship out, I take her to the lake. Nerves shaking, hands sweating. Pull out a small box. Will you marry me when I'm back? She starts crying, says yes. Best moment of my life. We agree. Small wedding, backyard, just close family. When I come back, we build our life. Basic training hits hard. Cold beds, early mornings, yelling 24/7. But her letters kept me going. Every night I'd reread them. She called when she could, told me she missed me. We laughed, planned honeymoon ideas. I told the guys I had the best girl back home. Then, 3 months in, her messages get shorter. Longer gaps between replies. She says she's just stressed, family stuff. Okay, cool. I trust her. But something feels off. Buddy from town writes me. Hey man, I saw her at the diner. Wasn't alone. I brush it off. Rumors always fly. A week passes. No calls. Send her a long message. No reply. Then another friend DMs me on leave. Dude, she got married last weekend. Attached. Photo of her in a white dress. Not with me. Standing next to some guy I've never seen. Ring on her hand. Not mine. Can't breathe. Feel like the floor's gone. Everything I held on to, gone. The girl who said she'd wait. Who promised forever. Just replaced me like I never mattered. Me. Still in the army. Trying to pretend I'm okay. But I'm not. Wake up in a bunk. Heart already heavy. Can't even look at couples on base without feeling sick. Deleted all our photos but still remember every moment. Sleep with her letter under my pillow. Don't know why. Guess some part of me still wished it wasn't real. Fast forward a year. Finally home. Back in my small town. Streets haven't changed, but I have. Scars in my chest where no one can see them. Decide to grab coffee. Standing in line at this local cafe and I freeze. It's her. She's holding a baby. Hair pulled back. Dark circles under her eyes. Still beautiful but different. Tired. Anxious. Our eyes meet. She smiles like nothing happened. Hey, you look good. I've heard you're back. Says she's happy. Life's good. She's grateful for everything. But I know her. Too well. The way her hands tremble when she picks up her cup. The way she keeps glancing around like someone's watching. Says she has to go. I say take care. As she turns, I see it. Purple bruise on her arm. She quickly pulls her sleeve down. Mumbles, it's nothing. Heart in my throat. I follow at a distance. She walks fast, clutching her kid. Ends up in a rough part of town. Paint peeling off the door. Bars on the windows. Guy steps out, tall, loud, aggressive. Yelling at her for taking too long. Slams the door behind them. I park across the street. Feel my fists clenching. Jaw locked. Something in me snaps. Walk to the front door and knock. He opens. Tall, smug. Eyes sizing me up. I say, if you ever hurt her again, I will come back. And you'll regret it. He stares at me. Smirks. Slams the door. Don't care. I did what I had to. Walk back to the car. Adrenaline fading. Not sure what I'm feeling. Anger, heartbreak, guilt, shame. She lied to me, but she's suffering. And I still care. Me. 2 weeks since I knocked on her door. Can't stop thinking about her. Feel like I left her in a burning house. Keep replaying that bruise in my head. Wanna help but don't wanna push. Random Tuesday. Run into her at the grocery store. She looks worse. Hoodie, sunglasses inside. We make small talk. She lifts her hand to brush hair. Another bruise. My heart drops. I ask, "You okay?" She hesitates, then whispers, "It's getting worse. I want to leave, but I'm scared." Something clicks. I say, "Let's go. Right now." She looks stunned. We drive to her place. Pack what we can. Baby in her arms. Suitcase, diaper bag, her purse. She moves in with me that night. Thought I'd feel awkward. I don't. Baby cries. I hold him. She falls asleep on my couch for the first peaceful night in who knows how long. House feels like a home for the first time in years. 3 days later. Doorbell rings. It's him. X is raging. Yelling, threatening. She freezes. Kid starts crying. I walk out, close the door behind me. Tell him to leave. He shoves me. Big mistake. I drag him down the steps and out to the curb. Call the cops while he's still shouting nonsense. They show up fast. He gets taken in. She watches from the window, shaking. Next day we meet a lawyer. File for divorce and a restraining order. I sit beside her through it all. Never thought I'd be part of something like this. But I don't care. That night, she's quiet. We're sitting on the porch. Kid asleep inside. Stars above, air calm. She says, "I don't know what I'd do without you, but I still need time." I nod. Say, "Take all the time you need. I'm not going anywhere." And I meant it. Didn't know what we were. But I knew what I felt. It wasn't just pity. I still loved her. Maybe I always did. Be me. Few weeks pass since everything went down. She's staying at her parents' place now. Safe finally. But house feels empty without her and the baby. Still see her almost every day. Help fix stuff at her parents' place. Bring groceries, take care of the kid when she's tired. Little guy lights up when I walk in. Feels natural. Like I was meant to be there. One night, I bring dinner. We eat on the porch while her parents watch the baby. She looks at me and says, "You make it all feel normal again." I smile, but inside I'm screaming. Want to tell her how much she means to me. Want to ask her to come back. But I wait. Few days later, she calls, "Can you come by?" Drive over in record time. She opens the door, eyes puffy like she's been crying. Heart sinks. "What's wrong?" She smiles through tears. "Nothing's wrong. I just realized something." Pauses. "I want to come home. If you'll still have me." Couldn't even speak. Just pulled her into the biggest hug. Baby wraps his tiny arms around both of us. Yeah, that was it. They moved in the next week. Be me now. Not just some guy back from service. Not just a backup plan. Be someone who got a second chance. Someone who turned heartbreak into something real. Turns out, love doesn't always look like it does in movies. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's broken. But when it's right, you just know.